Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zentangle Teacher. And I was looking for some border tangles or something I could do on bookmarks, as I love to do on bookmarks, but I was really looking for a border tangle on a project I'm going to work on. And I came across Pearlpod, and it's by Lindy Clarkson, and I just thought it was adorable, easy and fun to do on gray paper, or you could color it if you wanted to, but I like the gray paper with just the black and white, and I'm going to do it on this bookmark. I just picked up a piece of paper to practice on, and it's a really flimsy little piece of paper to do that one on. So I got a more sturdy bookmark that I'm going to do this one that I'm going to show you. And you can find this pattern on patterncollections.com. And again, it's called Pearlpod. And I'm going to start at the bottom of my bookmark and work my way to the top. And I just start out with a gentle S curve. And I'm going to come in so you can see. And then I'm going to aura it, but give it a little point. And then just slightly get fatter as I get down. And then this is the fun part. We're going to do a half of a heart. And then just when we end here, another half of a heart. And another half of a heart. And I'm going to leave it right there. I'm just going to do 3 on here. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now I'm going to go ahead and do like I was doing the rest of my border, and then come back and finish this. So I'm going to do another one, just that simple S curve, and then draw back on it, making it kind of a little stem, and then my half of a heart shape, and then I'm going to do one more, and this is going to be a little shorter. And there we have all of that on. You can see how you can make the border. Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to start at the top, and I'm just going to do a line that comes and connects at the top of that little heart place. So I'm just going to come down and connect at the top. Come down, and I'm going to just connect at the top of that one. So you can see how I am just, that one I'm going to just kind of trail off. So now I'm going to do the other side. Connect at the top. Come down there and connect, because it's not much room, and connect at the bottom of. And now we have our little pods that we're going to draw our pearls in. And you can start anywhere, because we're going to put a pearl inside of this little pod. And I'm going to make my pearl big enough that it touches the side. And if it looks like it's holly buying under, I'm okay with that. or if it goes completely round. If I can only get 2 in, I'm still, you know, I'm fine. I'm just filling these up with pearls. And I hope the lighting's okay. I just realized that I had turned my light down here in my studio because I am teaching a private Zoom class to a girls group tonight, and I was checking my camera and everything. So I hope that was light enough for you. Turning up the lights a little better. Now we're going to come back and I'm going to fill in between the pearls. I'm going to blacken that in so that every pearl kind of stands out, and you can see what a difference. I think that's what attracted me to this particular tangle, was the drama that Lindy had achieved in her tangle. You can always add your own drama, but sometimes when you're looking for one to draw, if it has the drama already there, it kind of gets you going. And now I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to do this other side. But there I have it all blackened in. Now I'm going to change gears, and I'm going to pick up my jelly roll, and I'm using an 08 jelly roll, and I'm going to just put a little smiley face in on my little pearls. So just a little white smiley face. If I can't get anything, I'll put a little dot. If a smiley face won't fit in and I've just got a little space, I'll just put a little dot. So now I have my little smiley faces in all. It kind of gives it a little highlight. And now I'm going to take this is a Rembrandt. This is my Rembrandt, and it's a white pencil. And I was looking for my Prismacolor, but I couldn't I didn't see it right away, so I picked up a Rembrandt and I thought, oh, that will work. And I'm just going to fill in my little gray pearls with a little white. I've tried using chalk, but if I do it in a bookmark, it will rub off. So I find either any kind of white color pencil will work. Prismacolor. This is Rembrandt. I have a plethora of colored pencils. Probably more than a person should have, but I love colored pencils, and so I will never have to go shopping for colored pencils. I have bought all sorts, and I love them. So you can see I'm kind of going back over to kind of darken that in, and you can see that Jelly Roll has really helped highlight that. Keep it kind of a little bit more intense on there. So now I'm going to sharpen my colored pencil so it has a better, sharper point. So I have a really fine point. And now I'm going to come in and I'm going to just do some white fescue. And it's just going to wind up my side of my little pearls. So I just put a little bit of white fescue because I want it to kind of blend into the background. Sharpening another pencil, and this is a graphite pencil, and I'm going to add my graphite to this, and I'm going to come and I'm just going to add graphite. This is a 3B, so it's very soft. And I'm going to add my graphite along these outside edges. Just right up against there. And then I'm also going to add a little graphite, just a tiny bit, just in that bottom of that different little shape that I drew in there. So it kind of is on top of the, but I just want a little bit. And I forgot that I wanted to add a little bit of white in the top of here. So I'm going to come back and add that little bit of white in the top of there. And I kind of draw it down in. Okay, now I'm taking my shading stump, and this has graphite on it, and so it really needs, I really need a clean one, because if I don't use a clean one, it's going to be too smeary unless I take my emery board and I clean it off. I'm kind of frugal when it comes to my art equipment, and so I have just cleaned that off. And sometimes if these get a kind of a dull point and you need to poke it out a little bit more, you can use a paper clip and make it more sharp on the end. Now I'm just going to come back and I'm going to blend that graphite that's right on the edge. I do little circles. And then I'm going to blend that graphite up in that corner. And I'm going to blend it right up in to that white that I layered in there. So it kind of blends in with the white without me having to blend that white. And there we have our Pearlpod. Now, I would come back and give this a little embellishment. You know, I may come back in here and say, ooh, I want to put a little shadow. Right along the outside of that fescue with my pen. I have to make sure I do a little holly bow, but you can see how that helps brighten that up. And I did not do that on this one, but I really like what it's doing on this other bookmark. And then I might come in and just add a few little dots, being very careful not to press hard because I'm using my 01 and I don't want to crush that down in there, that tip. But you can see how fun that tangle is with a little, just a little embellishment. And thanks, Lindy Clarkson, for this great tangle. And they're done on 2 different colors of gray paper, but boy did I have fun. Thanks again and have a great day.